Do you believe in whooping kids or no?
I'm on the fence with that. I believe that you got to discipline kids, but I don't think they should be abused. But they have to have some level of discipline for them to understand um, ramifications to their actions.
So is that kind of a yes? You are for
I'm
whooping kids or no?
I'm not. I wouldn't say whooping. Maybe a spanking, and that's if they like out of hand, disrespectful, and really like a spanking, like with a belt to the butt.
Okay.
But not like not beating your child up. No, I'm not into. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
But you know, like
Uh,
the old school, get the belt and they whip your little tail. Yeah, that's necessary sometimes.
okay, excellent. Do you have a time? Do you have an age limit on when you think spanking should be?
Spanking should stop when your child is uh understanding of right from wrong. Like once you're in the communicating stage where you have to show them right from wrong with verbal communication, then spanking is probably like out of the window because they are mature enough to understand the things that they've done wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe like whenever they show you that they're, well, I guess, 14, 15, but you know, now if you got sons and they're just like out of control, wow, you might have to put hands on them, before the police do. So it varies. It depends on the situation.
Okay, cool. So we'll come back. I think maybe we could get back into that at another time. Uh,
Yeah, but I'll just elaborate on that just a little bit for
okay.
for, for girls. Like fathers have a thing with their daughter. So a real father is probably not going to hit their daughter too much. Like when they're little and they need a spanking, and that's really like forced. But once they understand right from wrong, then you have to communicate with them. But that's for girls. For boys too. But if you have like a little rowdy, disrespectful little boy that's like running around lawless, you might have to put your hands on him, and that's just to save his life.
I like that. All right. Now this is a question that has come up uh, just in conversation as people are getting to liken to you. I always say, like, people ask me, yo, like, what does he do? Like, what does he do? What does T
Mhm.
Money do for a living? And I always just tell people, like, yo, you're an investor, you're a philanthropist. Um, but I don't have anything definitive. So when someone asks you, like, what exactly do you do for a living? What is the most accurate answer?
I'm a entrepreneur. I'm an investor, like you said. I invest my money with the banks, with stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. I'm in the process of opening up a few businesses, and I'm also into real estate. So that's what I do. And and anyone wants to know like how am I so young and doing stuff like that? I used to work for this company called Con Edison, which is like a big electrical company, and I got hurt on the job, so I retired early. And then with my settlement money, I invested it into like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And then as I start learning more about business, um, I started dabbing into other things. And like my wife has a master's degree, so she's also about to start a business and like helping autistic
With the autism.
autism. Yes, we
Okay.
spoke about that already. See, you know that already. That's good.
Absolutely.
No, one thing about me, you have to support your wife or your significant other in whatever they do, and you know, it's not. It's like I'm doing stuff, but I'm married, so my wife is doing stuff too. So as a team, we're trying to build our own little dynasty. Tell them to close that door. Thank you.
That's what's up. All right, so let's go to the next one. What's the most courageous thing you've ever done?
The most courageous thing I've ever done. I mean, I think I've done a couple of courageous things, but I saved someone's life. Like a woman stabbed herself, and I walked in and I seen her stabbed. So I had took her out and called the ambulance and helped her bring herself back to, to breathing and stuff like that.
Was that a stranger or somebody you knew?
It was my friend's cousin, so I didn't really know the person like that. But
okay. Who's the funniest person you know?
My big brother, Edie Amin the boss. You can hit him on Instagram. Edie Amin the boss.
Okay, that's the funniest.
He's the funniest dude I know, and my other brother, Big Troy 128. Those are like the two funniest dudes I know, and you would never want to be around them two at the same time. They are like Superman and Clark Kent. We've been trying to get them in the same room for the longest, and it just never happened. But we're planning on trying to do that in a few weeks. Because we always say if them two was together, we'd be like nonstop laughing.
You know how I know they funny is because as soon as you said their names, you started having this big smile on your face. So that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, my brother Edie Amin the boss, he's like the funniest dude since we was babies. Like he snaps on my mother, he snaps on my sister, he snaps on my aunts, he snaps on anybody. Like everything, he makes a joke out of everything.
Is he one of those people that if something bad happens, like I hear sometimes, I know for me at least, sometimes when you're going through something, it could be something tragic, maybe a family member or a friend passing. You know that one person that always knows how to balance it out with a little chuckle and kind of brings light to a situation?
Oh, he's gonna make a joke out of everything. But the funny thing about him is he's mad funny, but he's also serious. So it's like a funny situation. Like he's a serious dude, but he's like the funniest person ever. Like, yeah, any situation he's gonna make a joke out of it.
All right, super dope. Who's the kindest person that you know?
The kindest person that I know. Hey, Myra, how you doing? Long time no see.
I know, right?
All right, I'm gonna come see you in a minute. Okay. All right. The kindest person I know is probably my wife.
Okay.
She's like, my wife is like the type of person that she'll put anything aside to help somebody. Like she's always helping kids and her friends, and she's very, very supportive, and she's communicating and stuff like that. Hey, how you doing? Look, this is my goddaughter right here. She's doing real good. That's my goddaughter. I'm having a cookout, but I ain't seen my goddaughter in so long. She's tall as me.
What do you cook better than anyone?
I cook a lot of stuff better than everybody.
Nah, but what's one thing you cook better than anyone?
Seafood salad. That's what everybody say. I can't say what I think I cook better than. I say what everybody say.
So your seafood salad is off the hook.
Yeah, everyone's been trying to get that recipe for years. That's
all right. When you're having a bad day, what do you do to make yourself feel better?
I like to listen to Prince.
Okay.
That's what I do. I go driving, put my Prince on, and honestly, I talk to my wife or I talk to my uncle. My uncle is like a big influence in my life. He's a person I look up to. So like whenever something's wrong with me, I could call him, and he always give me the best advice, or just make me feel better.
Okay. I got a few more that I just want to run through. Another one is name a product or a service that you love so much that you would happily be that company's spokesperson.
A product that I love so much, Walmart.
Walmart?
Walmart. Everybody will tell you, Walmart is my favorite store. It's my favorite place. I go to Walmart every day. I spend thousands in Walmart a month. Yeah, like I love Walmart. I can't live without Walmart. Watch this. Babe, come here. Watch this. I ain't even look, she didn't even hear me, and watch. That's like, yeah, I would be the spokesman for that. Like every time I take people in Walmart, I know exactly where to show them where to go. Oh, this stuff is over here, this is over there, over there. I know Walmart like the back of my hand.
Yo, I would have never guessed that in a million years. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Babe, he asked me what is like my favorite thing that I would endorse the most. What would you say? What store I go to every day?
Oh my God, Walmart.
See? I told you.
They need to give him room. We really need to give him stock in there. He's there like 5 times a day. No lie.
Yo, I would have never guessed that in a million years. And tell your wife I said hello to. I didn't get a chance. I was waving.
Hello. Huh?
Here's a I guess we call it a street question. Do you ever forget about friends or family that are incarcerated?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, I never forget about friends or family that's incarcerated. I was
never.
No, I was incarcerated. I know how that feels. I just had a cousin that came home from doing 8 years, and I wish he was here right now. He'd tell you I supported him this whole bid. I just gave him a car just now. I gave him a Mercedes Benz.
Dang.
Yeah.
What, when he first got out, you just had a...
Nah, he just got his license this week, so we're going to flatbed the car to him and to New York.
Dang. So I just wanted to ask, that was like a personal question, because sometimes it seems like, I guess if you're close to them, you probably wouldn't forget. But if it's just like a friend of a friend or something, you probably can forget, right?
I mean, not really. It's hard to forget people and their family and friends, but I not me. You know.
Did people forget you?
I got another friend that's doing 12 years. My man Free Ben, and I write him all the time, send him pictures, and I can't forget my friends.
When you was incarcerated, were you surprised that anyone forgot about you, or nobody really forgot about you?
It's not even that nobody really forgot about me. I got like a militant mind, so I didn't want nobody to. I didn't even want nobody to reach out to me. I didn't want nobody to see me like that. I did my bid really by myself. Like I'm just that type of person. Like I don't need the letters and the pictures and all of that. I just see y'all when I get back out. That's how my mentality is.
Okay. If someone made a movie of your life, would it be a drama, a comedy, a romantic comedy, action film, or science fiction?
My life, if they did a movie on my life would probably be, it'd probably be a drama.
Okay.
It would be a drama because I have like, it's things people don't know about me. So if I was to share everything about my life, it definitely wouldn't be a comedy. And I mean, it has some action in it. Most likely drama. Yeah, it'll be like a drama action type thing.
All right. Do you believe in a higher power?
I believe